Hello, my fit for 50-ish friends and family. Today I'm just going to be real with you. Not that I'm not always real with you. I just, I write notes because I want to make sure I get in the points that I get in that I want to talk about. Um, Today I didn't make notes because I've been really struggling even trying to think of a topic to just, talk about or whatever. And mentally, I've been really struggling in the last few weeks. And last week, I had an anxiety attack. I've been having anxiety, but I had what I call it, I don't know what other people call it, but a functioning anxiety attack where I'm at work, I'm on the verge of crying all day, didn't want people to talk to me. So I just kind of buried myself in work and, just kept busy, kind of kept out of the way. Um, Type thing. And so I um, I actually had a counselor appointment and talked to the counselor about it. And that is one thing I encourage you to do is if you're struggling, don't be afraid to reach out for help. We're not supposed to go through life on our own and trying to figure all this stuff out on our own. Sometimes we do need help. Sometimes we just need a professional opinion on um, what's going on in our brains sometimes. Sometimes we just need someone outside of our circle to just talk it out. Sometimes it's just talking it out, just getting it out of your brain and just talking to someone about it. So I encourage everyone to, seek professional help and, even a one-time thing, sometimes even a one-time thing of just kind of talking to someone who has is professionally trained in this kind of thing. And so because I asked her, I said, well, why am I feeling this way? Like she could tell me, like, oh, well, whatever. But after talking through it for a bit, I had said, well, maybe I'm just still trying to process the sudden passing of my mom, which was 2 years ago. And um, due to, um, you know, um, due to her addiction, alcoholism. Um, so I'm still trying to process that. And she said, well, that is probably part of it. And then we kind of went through what's been happening with me in the last couple years. And she was very good at talking about, um, I've had a lot of losses. And she even mentioned, like, even if they're not direct losses, like my husband's friend passed away. I never knew the guy. Um, he was an alcoholic, and it still affects me because I'm still processing other things. Like I lost my job in Calgary, moved out to Vancouver, and then lost my mom, and then all these changes, and then I'm here by myself for 4 months, and leaving my kids behind. And there's just a lot of things that have happened in the last 2 years of loss and change that is working havoc in my brain where I'm just trying to bury it. And she had told me that sometimes just writing it down in a letter, even writing it to my mom, telling her how I feel. And I said, oh, I did that, about a year after my mom passed away. I said, I did that. And she says, well, sometimes it's just writing a letter again, because sometimes what happens is you'll go from anger, you go from loss to, shock to anger. And then I said, well, will this ever go away? And she says, well, it'll change is what it does, because we have memories, and it can go from anger, which I had gone through a stage where I was really angry, and she said, it'll be, something will bring up a memory, and then you'll just be sad that you can't talk to her. And sad is okay. And it's okay. And she also said, I'd be really concerned if you were staying there and you were staying in the grief and you were staying in the anger and you were staying in this place. But sometimes it, just writing it down like you're talking to her helps. So I haven't done that yet, but I'm going to do that. And I just want it to be real with you guys. And sometimes life sucks. We're selling our house. We sold our house. We're going to have to, go there to Calgary and clean it out. And so there's a lot of changes and a lot of things that have happened in the last 2 years. So I need to give myself grace, and there'll be times when I just spontaneously cry, and that's okay. And not beat myself up and think I'm weak. And I'm just hoping that me sharing this with you will help you in some way, feeling you're not alone. Yeah, I just decided to just come on and I guess wing it and just tell you how I've been feeling. So hopefully you are having a good week. And if you're not, hopefully this, helped you to find you're not alone. So I don't know what else to say. So I'm just going to say, God bless, and have yourself a great week, and find joy no matter what's being thrown at you. Find joy in what you're doing, not necessarily happiness, but joy to give you strength to get through the week. And if you're having a great week, well, then I'm happy for you, and enjoy it. All right. Yeah. It is what it is. Thanks, and have a good week.